faster, slow motion. I was losing focus, stuck on that. It was smooth on the surface, but underneath it was broken. Hoping to find hope in this hopeless world we live in. What you give is what you given. Gotta make wise decisions.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Over the middle here to Brown. And right away, he lost the football. It's going the other way. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well, but they were talking about getting after the football, making sure the ball was stripped out each and every time they lined up someone to get them on the ground.
And the adjustment working early. Vic now after the fumble recovery. He's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy. And now it's second down. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well. And
in this early round, the defense wins. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Vic readies to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. J.J. Watt in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the gun, Vic. Hard throw, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Leckler now on as he'll punt this away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Switch that shit up.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. You know, don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A real field flipper.
Still, we're prepared and intercepted the pass.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And he fires one incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Vic. Can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head, that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
Here's Shane Leckler now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Doctor. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Offense fucking up right now.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought that had to be? Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
I'm glad you stopped. You would have made that tap on me, though.
Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, well, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This is fielded at the goal line. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
First down, Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. He's got his man. That's Landry. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Good fucking dude.
It's a loss of 11 on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Yeah. Why they made me jump like that? That's bullshit. Straight to the fucking home.
Safety, Eric Berry. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here's Vic following the interception. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Vic. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 7. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Here's Vick. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. They find some open field here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, 57 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. This will be taken short. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 1st down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Flush to his right. Now that's caught at the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this 1st half of action. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Mahomes to throw on second down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The Chiefs on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On second down, Williams. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Crowded in with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The offense on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback? I mean, he came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level, one of the best players in the game.
Vick now. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
USC won this game.
4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one. Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I hear you. Yeah, you see what in this game, though. I ain't fucking up my season for you.
And Myers able to knock it through.
You got 4 minutes. Do something with it.
Here's Myers
Stop
now
talking,
to kick
like,
it
you
away.
mad. Just do something with it. It ain't my fault you got 7. Oh, yeah, damn, it is my fault.
This will be taken very short.
It is my fault. You talk about me, but you run out of bounds every fucking time.
And now
you run out
here
of bounds every time like a little pussy. You're right. You run out every time. You run out every time.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I play your men up. You can't even get loose with Tyreek Hill on me because they got Dion on his fucking ass.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Once again. That's why you know you're not playing that.
Mahomes now on first down.
I'm right there. I'm about to end on that one. So that shit right.
Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pinned on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well.
Shit, come on.
Timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
You don't take that shit, play him up again. You don't take that shit.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Wide open receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's hard down here.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Again, they'll throw.
No, don't even try that. Don't even try that shit running in.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Now Mahomes.
No touchdown.
Incomplete.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's third down.
Hit that wrong button.
The frustration is definitely set in because they've thrown it to
the wrong button. It's possession catch.
Unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think
you
he
know
saw
what button you hit
at this
that
point.
Triangle or that square just now.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal.
Give me that. Who else gonna catch you? Told you I was gonna catch you, cuz. Told you, you man, it wasn't no touchdown, cuz. You didn't push the right button. And you know you didn't. Go ahead and quit the game like they all do.
Partner, we always talk about possession.
Go ahead and quit the game like they all do.
And now in this situation, throwing an interception.
You're mad because you didn't do a possession catch. You gotta play smart, man. You know you needed that touchdown. No, it ain't said.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Nah, he didn't catch that shit, man.
I was going to ask you, maybe
both
they
feet
should
always drop down.
Ball, but where they're at on the field,
it would have been in. It would have been in,
on
man.
the ground, right?
I like where you're
going possession
with this
catching
one
is weak.
because field position is going to determine these play calls.
Weak, man. You still got time. Don't never give up.
Think about putting the ball in the air.
You see what I'm playing? I ain't even passing it no more. Because I'm trying to win.
Offensive line. Don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On third down, Vic out of the
You think I won't throw it, huh? Fuck it, give it to him.
He's going to loft
give it to him.
Over the middle.
Give me that.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Good punt.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a
good
big
punt.
turnover there as his guys will get the football
I know
back.
how my deep been playing. I'm good.
2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score
good,
lead,
man. I'm looking
you
good
think maybe
back
just
there.
sitting on it.
I'm mad Dion ain't getting no N.O.
It's
though.
almost like they felt like, hey,
I don't play him that much
cushion.
though.
We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
I really need him. Just for emergency.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Yeah,
Time for a break.
the ball touched the line.
We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
The ball touched the line, cuz.
Safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Sanders shaking and baking.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams,
it don't matter what you is, man.
The spark that often
I done beat people 94s, 95s. I'm an 86 overall.
Starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
I done beat people in their 90s, but I done lost to people in their low 80s. So
Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw.
I try shit like this when I should just end the game.
Now here's a defensive timeout
run the ball
called by the Chiefs, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
You will match up with me again. When you play seasons, you will match up with me again.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to run now. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Why not? Oh, you know who I'm going to. I'm throwing it up to him. I don't give a fuck.
From the gun, Vic.
I don't give a fuck.
Going
it up
for Hopkins.
Give me that. Let's go.
At the 6-yard line. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
You know he get big sometimes, man. He always sneak one in there late game. One-on-one coverage.
And his kick is
you had the end, or you was positioned. I don't know what you did at the end. Oh, shit. Should have hit over
Here's
there.
Myers now to kick it away. This will be taken short, and he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And out come the Chiefs now. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to
Don't throw the Deion side.
I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message.
Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Stork, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks, leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down.
Give me that.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, and it's 3rd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe get a pass interference call. You know, in the NFL, that's a spot.
That boy on Hill, too. That boy on Hill, too. I ain't even pushing my turbo.
Man open left side.
I was going to skip that shit. I ain't even pushing my fucking turbo. I'm just running side by side with him. That's how fast that nigga is.
Yards gives him a new set of downs.
He wanted to try him over here. He didn't get tried all night. He wanted to try him. He wanted to try him. Deion's going to dive and get that. Damn. Get in my fucking way.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
Play him close, Deion. Look, he's slow. He's slow. Deion said, I'm going to get one. I'm going to get one. Follow the block, Deion. That nigga, you don't even got to hold the turbo. Oh, you got to hold the turbo. That's the only person that was really killing me, cuz. That motherfucking T.Y. Hilton. I'm talking about, no, I ain't talking about this game. I'm talking about period. Like, when I be playing people, that's the only people I really struggle with. T.Y. Hilton and fucking Hill. As soon as I got fucking Deion, that shit stopped. Right away. I don't need to hit the turbo to stick with them niggas.
Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. Being chased out left.
Oh, they're going to call that.
Let it go deep left. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception.
Go ahead and accept that penalty, man.
Alexander. A nice little juke.
Okay.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So he was passing on the scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
That was 2nd down throw for Vic. Going deep for Hopkins.
Get him, Hopkins. Get big.
20.
Get big.
Big play there.
Look at Hopkins trying to show off at the end.
55 yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man.
Yeah.
You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other
89.
team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this.
Small forward.
Right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone. But they
Small forward.
And stopped
I'm a
a few
6'8"
yards
small
shy
forward.
of the goal line at the 3.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
I don't these.
Is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
That's crazy. What you do that soon? Upstairs? Huh?
Thicker the pie, thicker the bag. Beat them a bite, now lace in the beamer. I'm Brian O'Connor, driving it fast. They were just hating cause they in the way, and the way I've been made it. The mad, man in them baggers, I'm all in my bag. Well, I ain't holding around, just a little Merlin. Out the cutie, I don't give a. Tell me why I would on the rose bar couch in my bag. Bands in my denim. In my denim, she was trying to for a doubt, she don't give a. She was in her bag, Fendi and Soleil, asked for a burger, watch in the front seat of the fouled out J. We living so wild like Nas. When she was on in case we was on roll like tires. Where we gon' that?
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football gives their defense a break and takes care.
For the first time with Ricky Williams. Shreds the tackle. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended target. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by... Defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Well, they didn't really have to earn that first down, did they?
Well, they're not having earned much, are they? Back-to-back penalties. First was 1st and 5, and now they give them a first down.
Give to Elliott. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Now here's Young. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Brooks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And now back out comes the offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. There's Michael Vick. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Following the interception, Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
The give is to Elliott. And some room to work. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there. Second down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Now a second down throw for Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. Third down here.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Steve Young. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Yeah, Sanders now to return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And here now the offense heading back out there. And a safety the last go-around. That's how we arrived at this 2-0 score. See if they can respond.
Such an oddity, isn't it? See those 2 points go up on the board knowing
looks like
that
soccer.
Exactly. And knowing that you did it to give those points up for your team. Now they're just looking to get back out on the field and make up for it.
First down, Vick, able to get away. And he cannot get away. Down goes Vick to Marcus Ware. Coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field, so they won't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Portland in control of the football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a second down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Vic operating on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Right there in coverage, the veteran Cam Chancellor.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Vic again. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. It'll be Vic once more. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. They will indeed go for it. Vic flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscores. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Young working out of the gun. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. From the right hash. This from 48. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will give us the very rare scoreline of 5-0. So it's our first offensive points of the game so far, and it gives us a very rare scoreline. We don't see this one often, 5-0.
Yeah, it's been sort of a weird one to this point, hasn't it? But hey, in this league, you take points any way you can get them.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Second down, Vic. That escapes the sack. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
Here's Vick. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively and then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gonzalez. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
When Tony Gonzalez makes catches, sometimes I feel bad, like it's almost routine. And that's really not what the deal is. This is a guy who has to work his way open on every play because he's such a featured guy. But he's also a guy that throughout his career, there's a little bit of a loyalty and a soft spot for Kansas City, his first team. When he went to Atlanta, did you know he kept his mouthpiece from Kansas City, which was kind of that yellow that goes in the Kansas City uniform? Not in the Atlanta uniform, but he kept wearing it because he remembered the good times he had in KC.
Watch it now, Marty, Marty.
Play action now. Here's Steve Young. Man open, Rice. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. Second down, Young. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Final play of the 1st half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be the final play of the half. Vick on the move to his, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about.
Oh, now Young here throwing another interception. Picked off at the 30. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Again, it's Williams. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
He'll get it up the middle. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter. Now, Vick stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He came out. Wow. Dang.
And on the ground they go with a running back. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
And they'll go on the ground. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. The Cowboys on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey. All right, here we go. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Now Sanders. Good blocking there and nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A first down throw coming for Vic. Eluding the pressure right. And some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy. Because
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, DeMarcus Ware. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And now he spins free. So he got free at 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
To throw on 2nd down is Young. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 22. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space.
Pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run it again with Williams. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Vic on the sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, Quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on third down, usually you think fourth down quarterback sneak. There, though, it worked on third. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll try to throw it here. Vic, he's going to air one out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, no matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
What you made your other high pocket? Yeah. If you can make me one.
Third down, Vic. And that is incomplete. And a great veteran, Eric Berry, back to knock that one away. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking deep now for McCoy. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Steve Young on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The ball was tipped and fell incomplete, but it was tipped up in the air, so the guys on defense, they had to feel like that was a big opportunity, and it was missed. They needed a play to help turn things around a little bit. Ball's in the air. Can they rally to it and get it? On that play, they weren't able to. They'll take the ball, batted away, but boy, they missed a big chance there.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. And now with a play clock winding down, Jason Garrett opts to take a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Detroit! Detroit!
Tighten up. Motion.
Detroit!
From the shotgun, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
And now with the play clock winding down, Jason Garrett opts to take a timeout. That's going to leave him with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Thank you.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick trying to lay one up deep. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
By 90, by 20.
Now here's Vick. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Vick on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but... to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go black, 2-9. Let's go. Right 20. Up.
He's back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Back to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
And this offense on 3rd down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. And there will be a break in the action here. They're going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, Elliott. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 15.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Now Young. A dump off to Elliott. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now this offense ready to head back out there. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Tenth carry now for Elliott. And the storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column, too.
Somebody call for the queen.
I never duped anybody, but I got something to do with it. I got this piece on my back, carry it like I'm moving them. I told him to keep the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skip to school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me up by the morning, I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a sister by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rest keep me up on the podium, I had a look in my shoulder, you got a picture, you got the picture, me, Pacific ice from an ocean, ready for war like I'm Russian, ladies should never be lucky, my diamonds they dustin'. My neck and my belly, they calling for me and they, you want me like you know, yeah, I rank so much, yeah, they rank.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Hey, let's go! Eagle.
First down, Vic. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Ryan Shazier in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Hey, let's go!
From the shotgun, it's Vic. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Ryan Shazier getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Wait.
Here goes Vic on fourth down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
They take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Watch it now, Marty.
Now a first carry for the MVP of Super Bowl 32, Terrell Davis. He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They keep it with Davis on 1st down. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
On 2nd down, Young. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Stork, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. And here's Young. This might be a free play. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. Here's Steve Young. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Here's Young from the shotgun. And my goodness, this is incomplete. A 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The first carry now for Ricky Williams. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. J.J. Watt in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
So what's the word I'm looking for here about how this drive just started?
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean, think about it. 1st down, took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on 2nd down. Now they got to come up with something big here on 3rd.
Third and long for Vic. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ryan Shazier. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, here's the veteran Shane Leckler to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now Young after the play fake to Davis. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Derek Brooks, tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. Young working out of the gun. And he's going to go down again. Calais Campbell in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. It's taken to the 26. A good return there, 17 yards. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here.
And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, Vic. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Gronkowski again, he was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Right 90, right 20.
Vic readies to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier in there yet again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone. Here's Shane Leckler now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable now for Woodson. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And now back out comes the offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Steve Young. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Young and Rice hook up for a big one, and even 40 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make the play on the football.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. The first down carry for Davis. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Two minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to Denver right after this. Now a second down throw for Young. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Young will set to throw. And that is incomplete.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run with Davis. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They come up short here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backward.
Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Jordan Willis in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. To throw, Vic. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 23. So a change of possession here on the punt. And here now the offense heading back out there. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. but they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. On 2nd down, Davis. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Young on 3rd down. Man open, Rice. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Jerry Rice open right side. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Right 90, right 20, right 20.
This will be the final play of the half. Vick going deep for Hopkins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Here's Steve Young on 2nd down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do?
Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Jordan Willis able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hole.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That puts a good dent into their first down setback. It's a pickup of 16. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll run him now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss.
Looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Here's Michael Vick. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll go down at the 28. Now the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And Myers able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the shotgun, it's Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. To throw is Young, operating from the gun. And that is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A first down throw coming for Vick. Throw left side complete. That's McCoy. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Jason Myers now for the extra point. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. Here's Myers now to kick it away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw on 2nd down is Young. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Vick now. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This from 54 yards away. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
By 90. By 90.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Following the interception, Young. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he checks this one down to Williams. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Michael Vick. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And before this play happens, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And now back out comes the offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll look to throw. They'll leave that one for Davis. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way. Back to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away, as we just saw there.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up fourth.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. It's desperation time. Young on fourth down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
I like when that wet on the toes. Picture me riding around in that rose. I put some ice on my wrist, it was swole. Still ain't got time with you. Cash them out, we bailing. Saw my teacher, I was the same student fella. Now I got a lawyer, straight cash, no settlement. I'm out my element, out my element. My the same, don't need no clout, no fame. No clout, bought the game, all brand new chain. I swerve the lane, call the group the gang. Whip that thing, this shit give me, ooh, yeah. Them boys fool you trying to do it, bring the, I do. Don't want no, they pull up with they. It's times three, this how it go. Park $1 million at the we gon' eat that until we go. Eat it up.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This is fielded a couple yards deep. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Forced out to his left. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang, but it's second down.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback,
yeah,
you got to make that throw, right? Yeah. That's got to be complete.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
Now here's Vick. He's going to fire one deep open. Got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Eagle.
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Geno Atkins busting through to get him for a loss of 6. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Vick. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McCoy. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. A first carry now. This is Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Second down, Vick. It's a screen to Ricky Williams. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Here's Vick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Spins by. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And here now the offense heading back out there. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there. And even 40 yards. First down, Vick. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will take it in for the touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, 32 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. Young on first down. Dancing to his left. Got some room at the 30. Oh, nice move at mid. And now look at this. Big gain, no fumble. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball's going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, Vick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing, Vick. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
He is firing that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, putting it deep downfield, taking shots. Unsuccessful there, but I like his moxie.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And now running right through it. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, 49ers. Tyreek Hill, 67 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then
pressure at the middle and down he goes. John Randall busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Reggie White with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Here goes Vick on 4th down. And the pressure gets to him again. Reggie White in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Ricky Williams punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Every time I watch LT blow up plays just like that one, I think of one quote. You can run, but you can't hide.
He won a record 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards back in his day. He's also the league MVP in 1986.
One of 2 defensive players who won the MVP award in the NFL. The second one, Alan Page with the Minnesota Vikings, the linchpin of their Purple People Eaters defense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Right 90, right 20. Eagle. Right 20.
They will indeed go for it. Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. John Randall in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
And here's Young. This might be a free play. And he takes it into the end zone across the
Don't you worry about me.
Now,
You
there is a
upstairs.
flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Yeah. You want to sleep? You want to sleep, yo?
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
You got money on there?
Let's go. Green, 39.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump
I might need
here.
some serious.
And a movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the
That's
ball
what I was
quickly,
telling.
but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it and move first.
No, no. It comes on 10:45 at what you want? Right 8. It costs 10:45 at right 8. What's up with it? You see you like that there? Why would I go there?
Come in. Who is this against? So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the
That's what I was
pistol to
thinking.
fire and go.
Oh.
And he jumped a little bit too early.
Yeah, I always do.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Yeah,
So they will accept the
ball,
penalty
man.
and move forward.
Nobody trying to break more. Nobody trying to break more. Yeah, it's
So
already
the
more.
ball's moved to about the 1.
Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, all right. So I can't go to sleep. I go to sleep.
Here's Steve Young. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Steve Young with his 2nd touchdown in this first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
I ain't sleeping.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
We ain't gonna do that tomorrow. What you gotta go to work?
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Oh, what you was trying to do?
Fielding about a yard deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And last time, went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to them.
Under pressure, they got him again. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Michael Vick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. You don't see this often.
Yeah. My girl making me quit. Nah, my girl made me quit. I was winning. I'm on 3-1 in my seasons. But now I'm 3-2. Because for my boo. Free for my boo. Look all them greens you see. Look, 1, 2, 3 greens, then you see the red now. Fucked up.
Started getting money. I see how it feels to be rich. I live by the beach now. That's how I should live. Since I was a toddler.
Goodbye, 2K. I mean, Madden. I love you, baby.